Voting in the primary election underway across all of Michigan, and this morning, one of the candidates in our most watched races was in West Michigan to make one last pitch to voters. Haley Stevens spoke alongside Congresswoman Hillary Scholten. We'll hear more from her later tonight as more of the results come in. Right now, we want to get a check of voter turnout. There's a lot of attention on today's primary. Karina Prieto has been at the polls this morning. She joins us live in Grand Rapids with a look at how Election Day is going so far.
Well, George, I'm just across the street from the Grand Rapids clerk's office where there has been some traffic of people going in there. You can still register to vote if you need to or drop off the absentee ballot. But I want to note that we've actually seen a little bit more traffic with these drive-up ballot boxes. Now, I'm thinking that maybe the lack of crowds or lines here has to do with that big early voter turnout that we've had. So let's get to those numbers. While people will be heading to the polls today, more than 1 million Michigan voters have already cast their vote. The state's data was updated this morning at 7 a.m. It shows about 18% of registered Michigan voters have already voted. That's about 1.3 million returned ballots, including absentee and early voting. Now, I spoke with Grand Rapids City Clerk Joel Hondorp this morning. He says voters should know their votes are secure.
Yeah, so all of our ballots are transported in sealed bags. So they're in a sealed bag coming here. They'll be in a sealed bag going back to the receiving board tonight. And then after the election is done, after the canvass and certification, then we reseal those bags and we'll store them for 22 months in sealed bags.
Now, I've spoken with several local clerks leading up to today, and there's one thing they continue to emphasize to me to relay to the voters, and that's this: do not cross party lines. That pertains to this primary ballot specifically, and it means that you'll see both parties listed side by side on the ballot, but you need to pick a side and stay in it. If you try to cross over the lines, cross between parties, the votes will not count. You should also know that you can vote on local issues without voting for candidate nominations if you'd prefer to just skip the partisan section of the ballot. Remember, you can still register if you need to. Just head to your local clerk's office and be sure to do that before 8 p.m. On that note of 8 p.m., remember that if you're in line by that time, you have the right to stay in line and to cast your ballot. Now, if you're still holding on to an absentee ballot, it's too late to mail it in. It will not make it in time to be counted. So be sure to drop it off at a local clerk's office or at a ballot drop box. There's still about 700,000 absentee ballots that need to be returned today in order for those votes to count. So remember that your ballot needs to be signed and sealed in an envelope when it's dropped off. Another thing is, if you need an emergency absentee ballot for something like a sudden illness or other extenuating circumstances, you can request that up until 4 p.m. today. If you need any voter resources or information, you can go to the Secretary of State's office website. We will also have extensive team coverage coming up for you tonight, so be sure to stay with News 8. We'll be bringing you all the updates as they come in and those results both on air and online at woodtv.com. For now, live in Grand Rapids, Karina Prieto, News 8.